Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I'm feeling great today for two reasons. Number one, it's my birthday. Number three, one. And number two, the Rangers are going to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 2015 in a 2015 rematch against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, man, I personally, I did not expect the Rangers to go this far in the season, but regardless of the outcome, I'm happy for them. And Igor Shesterkin, what can I say about him? He had a MVP performance last night. He was magnificent this series. The Rangers had 12 players that have either scored a goal or assisted in yesterday's game. And also, for the first time since 1995, the Rangers scored a power play in 5 straight playoff games. First time since 95. So terrific team victory. Vasilevsky versus Shesterkin is going to be something that I can't wait to see. And hopefully it doesn't disappoint like the Panthers and Lightning series. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, this series, man, Hurricanes and Rangers. If I'm not mistaken, I predicted Rangers in 7. I was cheering for you guys, so I'm glad you guys knocked down the Canes. You avenged my Bruins. So I want to thank all the Ranger allies for that. Yeah, like you mentioned, if you so many different point scorers here. You have Alex Lafreniere, Andrew Kopp, Frank Vitrano, Capo Caco, Barclay Goodrow, all assisting tonight. Last night, goal scorers came from Adam Fox, 2 from Chris Kreider, 1 from Brian Strome. Filipino continues to be hot, especially after that 2-goal game in Game 6, if I'm not mistaken. Andrew Kopp also goes to show what a great acquisition he's been for the New York Rangers. Now that they have moved on to the Eastern Conference Final, the Winnipeg Jets will get the Rangers' first-round pick. So, yeah, I knew that Andrew Kopp was going to be a great asset to this team as well. They're moving on. They're facing the Tampa Bay Lightning, the 2015 rematch. We have Igor Shesterkin versus Andrei Vasilevsky. That is the headline of this series going in. The good thing about it is that Rangers got home ice advantage, and then, as you can see, they played very well at home. They've managed very well at home. They played very well at home. Igor Shesterkin, what else can we say about him other than what has not been said about him when it comes to future Vezina winner? He also had 2 assists in this series. Like, what? I think it's only the 5th time in NHL history that we've had a goalie had 2 assists in the same series in the playoffs. So that's also nice to see. Igor's also feeling it. I didn't have too much takeaways on the Rangers or the Canes themselves. The Canes looked depleted all Game 7. The Rangers took it out of them. There was no more scoring from Sebastian Aho. There was no scoring from Sesnikov. There were so many players out there that were no-show. Yesterday the Angelo goal turned into a Vincent Trocheck goal. Max Domi only had his 3rd of the playoffs, which is very insane to me. Given that he had 2 goals in that Game 7 against the Bruins, and he was more or less a no-show. So the Canes looked depleted. They cruised past the Hurricanes, and they advanced to the Eastern Conference Final. As for this one, this is going to be a tough matchup for them. I still got Rangers in 7. I still believe that they could make it all the way to the promised land, but it's not going to be an easy battle. They dealt with the second and third. They dealt with second and third string goalies the first, second round, and now look at them. They're gonna face a contender, a Vezina Trophy winner, a Stanley Cup winner, Conn Smythe winner in Andrei Vasilevsky. So the Rangers got their work cut out for them, but I still believe that they come out of this in 7 games. Chris Kreider will still continue being that leader, and Zibanejad is going to continue to be hot, especially if he continues with that flow every time he starts off a game. Because goddamn, that guy got some good hair on him.
Well, I hope you're right, man, because I really want that revenge for 2015. The wound is still fresh from 2015. It could have been a lot worse because when Game 7 happened in 2015, I was in Florida celebrating my 24th birthday, and my best friend hit me up and he gave me the news, and it's like, to lose Game 7 at the Garden the way they did. Yeah, it's gonna be a fascinating series. I am looking forward to that. It's not gonna be easy because Vasilevsky, that man is just flat out unbelievable. Igor is great as well, but Rangers have more writing on the line here because they need to prove themselves that they could knock off a two-time defending champion. So it's gonna, but I like the fact that they do have home advantage, and it was the same thing for 2015. They have home advantage. I just feel that this Rangers team, they have heart. They have a lot of heart. That's the best thing I could put it. Yes, they're talented, but it's just the heart.
No
That's-
quit. I believe
have
that's the quota they're going with this playoffs. No quit.
Exactly. They trailed for a second time in the playoffs, 3-1 against the Penguins, 3-2 against the Hurricanes. And as for the Hurricanes, they brought it on themselves because they relied just only winning at home, and they were off on the road this whole entire postseason. So they brought it themselves because if you're going to be a great team to go all the way, you got to win on the road. So, and the Hurricanes didn't do that. I do believe that the Rangers should have won the series in 6 because Game 1 they let it slip away from them.
Oh yeah.
But I'm happy. I'm happy with the result. So
How do you
Chris
think?
Kreider,
How do you think this? Where do you see this series going? How many games or how deep would you see it going?
I'm gonna say Rangers in 7.
Rangers in 7. Okay, I agree with that.
I wanted to say Lightning, but from what I'm seeing, there's something about last night's game. It just made me switch my pick at the end. So I'm gonna go Rangers in 7. And one thing as a New York sports fan, what I don't like is that it's very rare for us to get revenge on teams that have beaten us in the postseason. And not just hockey, I'm talking about baseball, basketball, etc. Mostly baseball. But I don't know. I hope that the Rangers can write a different script this time and get revenge for 2015. I mean, somebody gotta dethrone the Lightning. So the Maple Leafs were the closest one to do it. I'm not even gonna say the curse word, but I just hope that the Rangers do it, and I would love to see Rangers and Oilers in the Stanley Cup.
That would be nice. We still got that going for tonight too. That kicks off tonight as well. So who knows how that series is gonna go as well.
And that's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be the toughest opponent for Edmonton because the way Nathan McKinnon and Cale Makar, those two, I love the battle. Those two against McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl, he's not 100%, and look how he's contributing, and he's not even 100%. So if he were 100%, oh my God. But Edmonton, Edmonton more than the Rangers, they've been through so much this season and in the past. I'm really hoping that they win. But in the Western Conference, I don't mind if Colorado wins. But I really want Edmonton to win more. So Rangers and Edmonton in the Stanley Cup will be something that
that would be quite the sight to behold, especially with Connor McDavid against the Rangers. That would be pretty dope.
Yes. So hopefully the hockey gods, work its magic.
Let's see how it works out, man. So just real quick, what do you got tonight? Just no deep diving into the series. Who do you got tonight?
Tonight, Kirk is in Colorado, right? Game 1 in Colorado.
If I'm not mistaken, yes, Colorado, yeah, because they were the second best record in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
Oof. I'm gonna go with Colorado for Game 1.
Okay. Yeah, I got Edmonton for tonight.
All right. I do pick Edmonton in 7. But I just think that Game 1 Colorado will take it. That's just prediction.
All right, it should be a fun game. We'll be recapping tomorrow. So let's see how it goes down tonight.